Hello everyone. In this lecture we will discuss about disk scheduling algorithms. Okay. These are the four types of disk scheduling algorithms are present. The first one is first come first serve scheduling. Second one is shortest seek time first scheduling. Third one is scan scheduling, and fourth one is C-scan scheduling. These are the four important disk scheduling algorithms are present. We will see one by one. For now, in this lecture, we will discuss about the first disk scheduling algorithm called first come first serve scheduling. Okay. So this is about first come first serve scheduling. This is also called as FCFS. Okay. So here request queue is this one. Okay, means this is a request queue. We have got those requests to transfer the data from the disk. Okay, so always head starts at 50. Head always starts at 50. This is the request queue. Means in these sectors or in these tracks, data is there that has to be transferred. Now how the disk is rotating, how read write head is taking the data to transfer in whichever the possible ways. This is the first possible way, that is first come first serve scheduling. Means according to the request it will serve the request. Okay, it will service the request. Always head starts at 50 and request queue, in request queue which one came? 10. Okay, so it will go to 10 and then 95. After 95 it will service the this request. After 95, 23. Again it will service the this request 23. After 23, 78. Again it will come back here 78. Okay, after then 80 and it will go to 80 here. Okay, this is how it happens. It services the request in first come first serve scheduling. Means based on the request comes, it goes accordingly. Okay, according to the request only the read write head will be moved. Okay, so we will see how we will calculate here. So this is the same diagram, I just made it short. Okay, this same happens. So here first head starts at 50. Okay, and then it goes to 10. Okay, means 50 minus 10. 50 minus 10 plus, then it goes to 95. Okay, it goes to 95. Means 10 minus 95. 10 minus 95 will give the negative value. That is why we have to take the biggest value first. So it is 95 minus 10. And then from 95 to 23, because the third request is 23. So it moves from 95 to 23. So 95 minus 23 plus from 23 again it moves to the 78. So biggest value first. So 78 minus 23. Instead of 23 minus 78, we have to take the highest value first. That is 78 minus 23. After this, the last request is 80. Means from 78, when it goes to the 80. Means 80 minus 78. This is how you have to calculate in first come first serve. So the value will be like 254. Okay, this is the access time. This is how it performs it services the request. Okay, you can take like this, or in short form you can also calculate like this. Okay, means here it is not showing that clearly, because according to the request I have taken. In the next scheduling algorithms it will be very easy to identify, but for your understanding I am explaining this also. You can directly take like this, 50 minus 10 and then 95 minus 10. First 50 minus 10, then 95 minus 10, like this only, same as like this. And then from 95 to 23. Okay, from 95 to 23, same like this. Okay, and from here there are two things, that is from 23 to 78 and from 78 to 80. Instead of stopping here, directly we can take 23 minus 80, that is for biggest value first. So 80 minus 23 here, from 23 to 80. Here two stops are there. As it is coming from a curve like this, so we have to take directly, okay, from 23 to 80. So 80 minus 23, it gives the same value, okay. It is useful when you are writing GATE exam, okay. So this is the theory part. You can take a screenshot of it. The advantages of this first come first service: every request will get a fair chance because it is based on the request only. Whenever request comes, it will serve that request first. When request comes next, that request will be served next only, okay. No indefined postponement, means whatever the request comes, the first request, it is not postponed. First it has to be serviced, then only it will go to the second request, okay. Coming to the disadvantages, it does not try to optimize the seek time, means, so in this diagram if you see here, it came 50 to 23. After that 23 is also there. 23 is also one more request. Instead of executing second request, it can easily go to 23. In order to save time, from 10 to 23 it can go, and then later on it can service the 95 request. But it does not do like that, because in this we only follow first come first scheduling, okay. So that is one of the disadvantage here. And the second disadvantage is it may not provide the best possible service. Why it is not providing the best possible service means it is taking the time, okay. It is only servicing the request whichever comes. It is not checking the time, okay. These are the disadvantages of first come first serve. Thank you.